Hello everybody, Ryan here with a brand new snapshot video. This is going to be 20W49A, yeah, 49. And this one actually has something new, and the game's a little bit laggy, I wonder. But, yeah, one of the new things that I want to show off very quickly is the brand new biome that they've added. Oh my god. Okay, didn't expect for there to be a surface geode right here. Okay, that's kind of neat. Anyway, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent. One of the new things I wanted to show you was the brand new biome. So if I just go into spectator mode, we can see that the dripstone cave biomes are actually in the game right now. Now, I don't think this is how they're supposed to appear. This is just a temporary thing, at least from what I've heard. But as you can see, the stalagmites and stalactites are like spawning all around, and so is the blocks that they normally include, which is actually kind of nice. I kind of like it. Alright, one of the next thing I want to show up very quick is something to do with the dripstone. As you can see here, I have some of them pretty close together. And one of the things that was added in the last snapshot that I don't think I showed off was that they can actually connect together like this, which looks kind of interesting. But also, something new they did is you can now shift click and they won't connect together like that. So they'll be separate. So yeah, that's just another quick thing I want to show off. And yeah, the next thing I want to show off is going to be the Sculk sensor, which I'll show that in the world that I created. And here's the Sculk sensor. I kind of like the way it looks. So some of the things about it that I think are possibly different is so first of all, I'll talk about what it does. What it basically does is from what we've seen from the Caves and Cliffs update, Minecon thing, is it detects things like player's movement. It can detect when player places a block. It can even detect when the player breaks the block. And it does all that things. And I think the detection particle actually moves faster, because on the patch notes it said that it moves like 1 tick block per tick or something like that, which I kind of like. I think that's one of the things I mentioned in my reaction to that. Alright, one of the other things about it is that it actually sends off a redstone signal based on all the bunch of information, like how far away it happens. So like I say, if I place a block, like say here, it gives off a pretty nice strength signal. But if I place a block like right next to it, it sends off a much higher strength. So depending on how far away that it detects the sound would determine basically how much redstone signal strength it get. And I just found out that it works through walls. Yeah, it actually does work through walls. That's interesting. I did not know it actually worked through walls, so I just found that out. But yeah, that's kind of nice. So depending on how far away, so if I start walking, it'll detect me, and say if I'm jumping on top of it, it gives off a full signal strength. Now another thing that it actually mentions is that it can detect what's happening around it too. So say I'm walking and it's giving off some redstone strength depending on what I'm doing. Like I'm walking right now, so it's giving off pretty low strength, but if I were to say jump, it'll give off a higher strength. And if I place down a block, it gives off a much higher strength. So depending on what the player does or what it detects around it, you can use a comparator to figure out what's what it detected. So that actually gives off a lot more possibilities to this thing than I was expecting. Now another thing that they added was wall occlusion. So basically what it does is that if you place down wall, it'll block any signals coming from that direction. So from this direction I can walk, I can jump, I can even break blocks, place blocks. It will not detect it. But if I go over here, you can see it detects that. And I don't know if this is intentional, but if I walk on top of wall, it detects that as well. Not sure if that's intentional or not. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. But yeah, so that's kind of nice. And yeah, even breaking and placing the wool blocks didn't actually affect it much. But before I bring that up, I do want to mention that the wiki says that, well, not the wiki, but the post says that it has an 8-block radius, which I think is accurate, but it's kind of in a bit of a weird shape. I think it's in like a triangle or a diamond shape. Okay, or maybe it's a circle shape, just a weird circle shape. Anyway, one quick thing I want to test out with it. Okay, so one thing I did want to test out very quick is how fast the signal actually travels. Because, like, I saw something similar to this in the Minecon live event, where they basically showed off this wireless redstone thing. And if I just do this, as you can see, it moves actually a lot faster than it does in the video, which is actually kind of nice. So you could definitely use this for things like wireless redstone transmissions. Now, getting it to actually function in a nice way would be a thing, but you can use wool to block other signal directions if you need to. But yeah, it does actually move quite fast, and I like that. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to show off in this snapshot video. I hope everybody enjoyed. Let me know what you all think, and I'll see you on the next snapshot video. Bye-bye.